Today, we maxed out the new witches in Clash of Clans to level 6. That is right. And today, we'll be showcasing them in a GoWitch attack strategy. That is right. So let's get right into it. So you can see right here, we got ourselves the new level 6 witches with a GoWitch attack strategy. Now, of course, I will link this attack strategy down below if you want to use it for yourself. But the plan is simple. We're going to test them out against a Town Hall 15, then a Town Hall 14, to the last being a Town Hall 13. Let's see how they perform. So let's get right into it. So I just found this nice Town Hall 15 where he's literally absolutely free. So what we'll do here first is, of course, drop our king on one side of the base, drop in one of our baby dragons on the opposite side. That could clean it on up, and that way we'll be off to the races. Now, of course, I'm going to drop in another baby dragon on the opposite side over here. And of course, we're going to get started with our attack. Now, I am, of course, going to start right here because this is where I want to focus everything. So I'm actually going to drop in, I don't know, do I want to do my siege? I kind of want to do my siege and try to see how far I can get. So we'll do it from here because then it'll start targeting the town hall. Then of course we'll drop in our golems. Then of course with our golems we're going to drop in our RC and all that jazz, and also our queen and stuff with the healers. And then we're kind of just let them pick through the base, and when they're picking through the base, we're of course going to activate a rage spell and then drop in our witches, and our witches are going to go from right here. That way they can actually drop in as many skeletons as they can possible, and that way they can actually go into the base. Now, of course, I've been having some really poor funneling recently with my actual skeletons and stuff. So I will say it hasn't been the absolute best, in particular when I've been attacking. I will just ultimately say that. Also, I activated the wrong ability. I activated the queen ability when I was supposed to activate the what's it called? Warden ability? Did I activate the warden ability? Yeah, I activated the wrong ability. So that's a bit awkward. Still nonetheless, King's doing good. Most of our troops are of course going to go down because the poison spell from the new town hall is insane. Yeah, and there's not much else to be said about that. We are of course going to freeze that. We're going to drop in of course our bat spell. Maybe our queen will survive this, and they'll actually be able to push the rest of the space. Now, we don't have our golems anymore, so they're not going to be super tanky. There's still quite a bit of splash left, and there's also still a scatter shot. So what we're going to hopefully do is just have the rest of our troops kind of just push in here and get an easy 3-star. Let's see how that goes. Okay, looks like we actually got this. With the new witches, they sum it up actually to 15 skeletons, which is actually a really large sum of skeletons. So that means if you have 12 witches, multiply that by 15. I don't know the answer, but that's a large sum. Anyways, though, so right there, we 3-starred a Town Hall 15. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now, if this was an actual base design, this of course would probably only be a 2-star at best. So let's go attack now a Town Hall 14. Okay, so I found a nice Town Hall 14 attack, and I also did modify the attack strategy just a bit to add a actual super witch. Now, I don't use super witches because they take up too much housing space, being 40 housing space, but I want to show you guys the new level 6 super witch with this attack strategy here. Now, we did of course trade 4 of our witches to this, so we only have 8 witches now, but that shouldn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk, not talk, I don't know what that means. Attack from the top side here. So we'll start off with, of course, we can start with the super witch, but we'll start with a king and a baby dragon, of course, so that way we can actually see the kings being targeted by pretty much everything. I'm surprised that the archer tower retargeted onto the baby dragon. I don't know what happened right there. I think it was targeting the king, but then it just instant retargeted. So that was the first. I haven't seen that before. So the king got a pick, which is good, and he's cleaning up on the outside. However, he's trying to go into the base, which is fine. So what we'll do here is we're going to drop in our queen. We're going to of course drop in our healers. Then of course we're going to just let the yak do its thing, drop in a baby dragon, and then we're going to vibe for a little bit. Now I'll drop in one super witch just because of the fact that this thing is pretty strong, and of course it is going to summon its actual P.E.K.K.A skeleton is going to summon in, which we can use that to kind of funnel through the base because it's literally a P.E.K.K.A. Also, we're going to freeze the balloons because we do not want them taking out our queen. We're also then going to rage our healers. That way she can rage the queen. And of course, the skeleton, it did get taken out, but our healers are now on the super witch. And then, of course, she's going to get through the base with that. Now, I got to say, I did not expect this, but most of the stuff actually got taken out right out of the gate. Like, the queen got down just because I didn't activate the free spell in time. So the loons took her out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start focusing up now. And I'm going to start dropping in my witches and stuff, so that way we create a nice little funnel. And of course, we're going to drop in our minions on the opposite side. We're going to use one of the loons to clean up down here, and then use, of course, our archers to clean up as well, because we do not want the skeletons going in the wrong direction. We want them to go inside the base. So, moment of truth, will they go into the base? Yep, they are going into the base. That is perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to rage. And of course, when we get a little bit closer to the core, we're of course going to freeze And then we're gonna activate the Warden effect, RC. And then of course we're gonna Earthquake. And I don't think we're gonna actually get a 3-star on this base, just because Town Hall 14 has poison after death like Town Hall 15. So it's pretty much gonna destroy all of our troops. And this base isn't the best base to attack with witches, so it's only gonna be a 2-star. And you can see right here, just a 2-star. So I say either way, this is still good attack. If I had more witches and I could do a little bit more with them, I'd be probably get further through the space. But the super witch of course takes like 40 housing space, so it's honestly not worth it. I have a question for you guys though. Do you think super witches are worth using or not worth using? Let me know in the comments down below. But for right now, let's go now attack a Town Hall 15 with, of course, the normal witch armory we were using earlier. It's Town Hall 13 to attack with our GoWitch attack strategy. Now, with this strategy should be easily 3-star a Town Hall 13. Of course, we're Town Hall 15. Town Hall 14 usually should have an easy time too, but that should be especially the case this time because we're literally 2 levels up. So what we're gonna do first is drop in our king on the outside to clean on up. We're of course gonna drop in a baby dragon to help him on out too on the opposite side, and that way once the actual baby dragon breaks the elixir, it's gonna rotate onto the arch tower and get a pick on that, which will be very helpful. Now, what our plan is pretty straightforward. King's gonna go inside the base, take out some of the cannons and stuff, and with that we're gonna activate his ability to pick off some stuff in here, and that way we can create a nice funnel for our witches. Because with our witches, we kind of want them to go in the core to where the actual town hall is and where also the multi is, because we're going to try to get rid of the multi with actually our log launcher, and that way we can take care of that. Now, so far, this isn't too bad. What we'll do right here is drop in another baby dragon over here. We're going to actually wait for the baby dragon to get a pick on the elixir collector. Then we're going to have our queen go inside of the base onto the wizard tower to actually clean it on up. Now what we're going to do is drop in our log launcher, of course, angle it just right, so that way it can actually take out the multi and we can start making a push in the base. Now, our queen is doing an excellent job getting through this base, so we're going to raise her on up in just a bit here, and we're doing it in a just slight angle this way. That way, once she starts rotating on in, her healers will affect her too, and then with that, she'll be able to easily take out the multi in there, and also the expo, and maybe even take out the town hall too in the process, depending on how she rotates. Now, she's not going to rotate in that direction, so I'm not really too concerned about that. So what we're going to do now is start dropping in our actual champion, warden, skeletons, and all that jazz, and that way they can kind of just blast through this base. Of course, I'm going to drop minions on the opposite side to kind of just get rid of that. Now, of course, the queen's on the inside of the base, and like we said earlier, she's of course going to go for the town hall and get the town hall pick, which is the biggest thing, because literally the town hall after death damage is so much to the point that literally if any of the troops are in the radius of it, yeah, they're dead. They're pretty much 102% dead. So you can see with this, we literally have a wave now of skeletons literally going through this base and easily clapping it. And of course, with our actual clan castle upgraded to the new level, we got ourselves now 50 housing space. And that means we literally got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. So you could theoretically use the actual, what is it? Not clan castle, Siege Barrack, and not only can you get 2 P.E.K.K.A.s from the clan castle, but you could get 1 from the barrack on top of it. So you could theoretically bring in another 3 P.E.K.K.A.s with this attack strategy if you really wanted to do it, but that is not what we're going to do with the case here. And you can see with that, we're going to easily 3-star the space and not even use our RC, our queen ability, and kind of just flex right here. And with that, we have 3-starred a Town Hall 13 with this attack strategy. Now, of course, this is not a surprise. The new level 6 witches will, of course, be able to easily take out a Town Hall 13 with the right attack strategy. If you guys did find this video interesting, though, make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed, because the next video we'll be doing on for Clash of Clans will be the new level 11 archers, so you don't want to miss out on that. And, of course, I'll see you guys for my video. GMAN out.